Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Wasabi. It's a battle on the Redshire map, and we've got Buddypal from Fiddy Clan in the LT-432. It's a Tier 8 Soviet premium light tank. He's heading to the middle of the map to spot tank destroyers that come up on the hill around the D3, D4 area, and also for tanks that are crossing to go to the heavy zone at E9. And he's already spotted a 234. And he's just spotting you, so he's not shooting at the moment. Doesn't want to give away his position. So you can see he's spotted a STA1 there. But yeah, holding your fire as a light tank is an important skill. Okay, spotted Udis, or the Udis knows he's been spotted, so he's pulled back straight away. If you need to fire, then you need to pull back from the bush so that the bush basically solid and all you see is the outline of the tank. That gives you the most camouflage rating and makes you sort of unlikely to be spotted. But sitting in the middle of the bush, yeah, it'll break your camo to fire. And if there's any unseen tank destroyers or enemy tanks, then obviously then you're a target. And a pretty important target is the 432. It's one of the best light tanks in the game, tier for tier. And there you go, he's just spotted a Scorpion. And a Centurion 7-1, so yeah, just getting good use of his view ranging. So quite a few shots coming in, so just dodging them getting down to the river here. Now, this is a good spot actually also because of the bushes right on the edge of the river. You can basically move your way around, come up in a different area. So it gives you the ability to flex and so on. Now this little farmhouse there, it's got some bushes near it, which again is a common place for light tanks on both sides to go. So you just have to be careful if you are heading for that area that hasn't already been taken by the enemy. Now, he did get spotted there, and unlikely to be 234, so good chance that was a light tank in the middle somewhere. But getting back down to the river here is good protection. Also being in water is good protection from a arty perspective, that rounds that land in the water don't do as much splash damage. That's something I've noticed, so getting into water when you can, and particularly not for training of course, but that does give you a little bit of extra protection. Now he's got the side of a Udis there. He did get spotted again, just pulling through the bushes. Even before he shot he was spotted, so most likely that again is a light tank in the middle somewhere. In fact, there you go, M41 Bulldog's been spotted now. Hasn't taken any damage yet, but hopefully being spotted. No, okay, right, fair enough. Interesting, there's a nice 3 heavy tank here in the river. Not sure that that's where heavy tank should be. But Buddypal's just pulling back to the original area he was in. So again, just trying to mix things up and basically catch enemy tanks unaware. They didn't stop at the bush there, so this is a good bold move here. He's pushing out. We know that they've basically pushed some of the enemy tanks back from being spotted. STA2 did some damage to him. Now he's getting some shots from the Bulldog. He can get his revenge there. The Bulldog's got people on both sides trying to shoot him, so he's out in the middle and he's not going to last long, I don't think. In fact, there you go, Buddypal gets the kill. So he's got 1400 spotting and 400 of his own damage. And we're just in the 5th minute of the game. Now the team's down by 2 tanks, now 3 tanks. That's a bit unfortunate. They pulled that back, now back to a 2 tank thing. The STA2 has come around. And he's taken a shot to the tracks there. So this is one of the advantages of the LT-432, very low profile, very hard to hit side armor on it. So quite often shots will go into places where the aimers don't really intend it to go. can be a bit bouncy at times, but still a light tank, so it's not invulnerable. Don't get that idea, but can get pretty lucky sometimes with angled shots. So now he's making a big circle here. Our team has actually pulled it back a bit and got up back even in terms of tank kills. They are down about 1,000 hit points. There you go, just lost another tank there, one of their heavy tanks. Buddypal's coming around to this side to basically take a line up and go up the one line, it would look like. They just found a Borsig there, so maybe give it some spotting. So last thing in this area you can see in the minimap was a GSAW 1008, but on the other side of the hill, so the castle area, sorry. And if he comes up here, he might be able to catch it unawares, or in fact take over this position and spot from there. In fact, there he spotted the Super Pershing. There he's spotted here now, but he doesn't quite have an angle on it. Just the tail end of the tank will he get? Yeah, he actually gets a shot in. And he's continuing to punish that Super Pershing, who's now made a run down the hill. So he's heading up now to just over 3k combined. And the team's come back to level. And in fact the STA2, and I didn't realise that, that's PR154 from Fiddy Clan, so bit of bad luck there, PR. Some tracking damage there, but I don't think they gave him a lot of assist. Now he's on a mission. Let's just have a look at the conditions. Destroy track and immobilize. Okay, he's already got this mission. This is LT-4 for the Object 260, which he already has. So it's just for honours. So far, it's not making any progress towards that. We'll see if anything comes out of that. Now, Scorpion there in the middle has been spotted. It is on pretty low health. In fact, yeah, very much a one-shot now. This game is quite even. So can Buddypal help turn the tables? The GSAW now has been spotted in the middle, and it looks like he spotted Buddy. So Buddy's just changing direction here. Doesn't want to be caught out in the middle. That GSAW could clip him out pretty easily if he got caught at the wrong angle. So just come around here, and potentially that Scorpion will be available to him if he just gets around the hill the right way. There are only 2 tanks on that side. Now that's a deduction you can make from what's been seen. So he's just coming up here to sit in this bush. No, he's decided, okay, he didn't get spotted there, so coming forward. Can he spot out that GSAW again? So just being careful, he's just coming up the ridge here, because he would be spotted quite near. He spotted the UDES, but he didn't get spotted himself. There's the GSAW. Can he pick it up and get an angle on it? Not quite. No, the Scorpion's been killed, so that takes that tank out there. He's just got the UDES to contend with, I should say. There he is. Now which way is he facing? He's facing the other way, so he wasn't paying attention clearly, but he puts a shot into him. And he takes a hit from the GSAW, but now he's on the other side of the hill, so he's safe from the GSAW, and he can follow this UDES around and punish him. I'll just make the minimap a bit smaller to give you a bit more of the view. And he's just basically just punishing this UDES, and that's the end of the UDES. So now he's on the hunt. Now there's one artillery on each side, and he did take some damage from the arty, but I think the way the shell was coming, it wasn't from this area of the map, so we'll just see. But that's a common spot for arty to be in, so he's just covering it off to be sure. And come through this wooded area. That's again another spot for arty to find, and in fact that's what he's found. So there's the arty, hasn't moved. One more shot, and that's the end of the arty. So it takes him up to nearly 2,500 of direct damage, and he's still got 2,000 of assisted. And he's only on 146 hit points. So he's just making the most of his view range here, trying to travel down on the red line, stay out of the way of the other tanks in case they've come back to the middle. In fact, they're being spotted again. Now they've just got their Borsig and the M43R here. So Buddypal will change the direction here to come more directly and see if he can light them up. Borsig, if he's got the big gun, can do a lot of damage in one shot, so trying to give a target to the Borsig would be advantageous. But it looks like that VK is travelling down through the village area, so it will be in cover. If he can come up to this spot, he can basically, oh no, there is go, the G-Saw is right with him. He's been spotted and the G-Saw's coming after him. He's tracked the G-Saw. That was a very clever shot there, and he's going to continue to put shots into the front sprocket and just keep him there. And one more shot, that G-Saw just can't repair and get out of there, and he's gone. So that's taken out a very dangerous tank. Now he's got the VK, which dangerous in the sense that has a lot of hit points, but the Borsig is taking him out. So the game has turned. Now there's only a Tiger 1 left, and they've come down. So that was a real game-saving move there, getting that G-Saw caught over the top of there. Okay, he's found the Tiger 1. That's not a good spot to be in. And he's also not really safe from the Tiger in that the Borsig won't be able to get him. The Artie might be able to get a shot in him. And Buddy's just coming around to really try and change the angles on that Tiger 1. The Tiger 1's done pretty well. He's got 5 kills already, so he's not a slouch player. Or he certainly wouldn't appear to be. And Buddy's just taking on this position in case the Tiger 1 comes out the other way, which he doesn't appear to be doing. Whereas you can tell from the health bar, again, I'm not sure if you saw in my previous video, there's now a health bar on the screen which is you don't need mods for. Okay, the Tiger 1 came around the back looking for him, so I just followed him around basically. And he's taken a big hit from the Artie, so he's basically now one shot, but Buddy's a one shot as well, so he's got to judge this carefully. How can he determine which way the Tiger 1 is facing and come at him without being spotted? You can see the speed of the LT-432 is really quite exceptional. It's doing 60-70 k's along the flat, and there he goes, found the Tiger. That's a Tiger 2, sorry, why was I calling it Tiger 1? And that's the end of the Tiger 2. That is the game. So let's go and have a look at the results there. So another ace tanker game there from Buddypal, getting used to seeing those from him. Got the Patrol Duty Award there. You get that for spotting at least 6 tanks that then get damaged by your own team. He got 5 kills and 3285 of his own damage, and another 2685 of assisted damage from spotting or tracking, but mostly spotting there. That gave him a base experience of 1503. Excellent result there, well above normal ace tanker level, although I'm not sure quite with the LT-432, but very good result. The Artie also came in pretty well, and on the other side the Tiger 2 he killed at the end had done over 4,000 damage, so he'd be pretty disappointed with the outcome there, but a bit of bad luck there. How did he do that? His shots fired were 24, 22 hit, so very good accuracy, 20 of those penetrated, and that gave me his damage totals. He made 191,000 credits in profit, which is pretty fantastic. That came out from various boosters and clan bonuses, and overall fantastic result. Thanks very much Buddypal for the content there.